For this class, we are going to do swirls, but we're going to do a really simple version of swirls. When it comes to this design, it's probably a good starting point for getting into swirls because it's so easy. So I'm preparing my brush, I'm loading it up, and I want to have a little bit of a dot. So we're going to work in dots and circles, but I've got a little bit bigger of a tip here because I really want you to be able to see what it is that I'm doing. So I'm going to do a dot, and I'm going to do a good sized dot because I'm going to make 2 swirls out of this dot. So I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to go in a circular motion. I'm going to go 1, and from here I'm going to go to 2. So I've kind of got 2 swirls out of that. Now we're just going to join this one, and we're going to add another one. So this time we're going to do like a comma. So we're going to do a dot, and then we're going to do a little line, but we're going to go right into the next one. So we're kind of working in a circular motion. So we're going to put another one over here, and we're going to do a circle, and we're going to do another comma, like a little line. So we've got that one there done. So now I'm going to start working up from this design. So I'm going to do, I want a bigger comma. So I'm going to do a good sized dot over here. And I'm going to pull down into this other design. So they're kind of just running into each other. So now I'm going to do like a big gob right here. That's the only way to describe what I'm doing. So I'm going to take another dot over here, thinking we're going to start it here, and I'm going to pull this dot into my gob. There we are. And so then I'm going to start into my gob, and I'm going to pull it down into this other one. There. And then I'm going to do another bigger dot over here, and we're going to pull that one there down. So you can also, we're going to do a couple more down here. So I'm going to do another, I'm going to do a dot, good sized dot, and we're going to pull down into a circle again. So I'm starting on this side, and I'm going down. And I'm going to start on this side of the dot, and I'm going to go down. And then I think I want something to look a little bit more like a leaf. So in order to do something that looks a little bit more like a leaf, we're going to start, that's a little too much of a gob, little less, little less. So we're going to do a dot here, and we're going to pull it down in a circle. Then I'm going to do a smaller dot over here, and I'm pulling it back in the same direction. And then I'm going to start over here and go into the next one, and we're going to do like a little swirl. So we have, it kind of looks like a leaf, kind of. And we're just going to pull this into our circular motion again. We're going to pull a little wisp out of this one too, just a tiny one. Okay. So then we're going to do a couple more little commas. This one is going to come out of here. So I'm going to do a comma, so a dot, and I'm pulling out from it. Okay. We're going to do a little pull out on this side. There we are. So we're just working in a circular motion, just really doing little commas and dots, and as we did up there, a little blob. So I'm going to put another little blob over here. This one we're going to do a bigger one. So I'm really just doing like a big gob. Okay, so I'm going to start in my gob and I'm going to pull down. And then I'm going to put a comma over here and it's going to go into my gob. So what that shows you is there's really no right way to do these little swirls and lines. You're just putting them in wherever you want to fill in little areas that you think look empty. I felt like that looked a little empty. So we're just going to pull that out. There we are. And I'm just playing with them a little bit. So the top up here looks a little bit empty. So I'm going to do a dot. And I'm going to pull that one right around. And then I'm going to grab this end and I'm going to pull it right around. And then I'm going to make a little wisp here. So see, no right way, no wrong way. You really just have to play with it and decide where you want to fill on your nail. So here we're going to do a dot and a little comma. So that's a neat little design. We're going to go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds in our LED light. Wipe up my brush, and this one I think I'm going to do a matte top coat on. So again, at the end of our class, you're going to be able to pull down your print off and you'll have a quick little reference guide of the breakdown of all the designs that we have done in our classes. And I'm just cleaning my palette off with regular alcohol. I find that's the easiest to do. So we're going to go ahead and top coat. And we're going to cure that in our light for 30 seconds. So if you have any questions about any of the classes that we have taken here today, you can email me at sales@thepaintednail.ca and you can ask me any questions that you would like about any of the designs that you have seen today. So I'm just waiting for this to cure. And there you have it, our final design.